What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? Welcome to the PT channel. I'm One Eye Bry, back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9. And is the end near for The Walking Dead? Really, for Rick Grimes. I'm not going to talk about the viewers, the ratings, how the viewership has gone down since Season 9. I think The Walking Dead show is going to be on for a long, long time, and I hope it is. I don't want the show to end, but obviously, spoiler warning, if you're worried about spoilers, stop watching now. But if you love The Walking Dead like we do and The Walking Dead family, become a valued member of the PT channel and our Walking Dead family by hitting that subscribe button. Photo credit, info credit to these fine folks right here. We're going to reference a couple different articles and we're giving credit to these people. Episode 905 is titled What Comes After. The official synopsis for What Comes After reads, Rick is forced to face the past as he struggles to maintain the safety of the communities and protect the future he and Carl envisioned. Episode 906 is titled, Who Are You Now? The synopsis for Who Are You Now is not yet revealed. Pretty interesting. So as you'll see, episode 905 has a synopsis that starts with Rick. Rick will still be around episode 905, and 906 we don't know about. 907 is titled Stradivarius. The official synopsis for Stradivarius reads, Carol seeks out an old friend living alone in a wilderness teeming with walkers. Survivors make the perilous trek to a new home. Episode 908, the mid-season 8 finale, is titled Evolution. The official synopsis for Evolution reads, A small rescue mission braves a dangerous herd in their hunt for a missing comrade, only to discover a surprising threat that could doom them all. Pretty interesting. Episode 901, the synopsis starts with Rick. 902, Rick was a big part, and 903, I believe Rick is mentioned as well. 902 was a good episode. 901 is very good. 903 comes out this Sunday as I make this video, but as you can see, 903 warning signs, Rick's vision. So it's Rick, and more Rick. Now the rumors, spoilers, and information surrounding season 9 of The Walking Dead is that it's Rick Grimes' final episodes. Andrew Lincoln is done with the show. And the word is that episode 905 is the last episode that Rick is in. Andrew Lincoln is in episode 905. So we saw the first two episodes. Episode 3 is this Sunday. 904 is the obliged writer and director. 905, What Comes After. Pretty interesting that episode 905 is written by two people, and one of those is Scott Gimple, with the director, Greg Nicotero. Greg Nicotero usually does big things for the series. The premieres, the finales, the premieres, the finales, and I think it's going to be Rick Grimes' final episode, directed by Greg Nicotero in episode 905. We just don't know 100% just yet, but that's some great information right there. I think The Walking Dead is going to continue on for a very long time. I believe the end is near for Rick Grimes. I think he dies in episode 905. But who can carry the show? How about these four? Well, Maggie's probably going to leave in episode 906 or 907 or some part of the first half of season 9. But we'll still have Carol, Darryl, and Michonne. Very important characters, right? I love all three of those characters. I like Ezekiel, I like Jerry, I like Aaron. I like a lot of people left on the show. But Rick Grimes being taken off is going to hurt the show, no doubt about it. But can it carry on? I think so. I just wish The Walking Dead and AMC and whoever didn't spill the beans about Andrew Lincoln leaving the show. I just wish it was a surprise. I just wish it came about, because the first two episodes did not give us a hint at all that Rick is going to leave or get killed or whatever happens to him. I just wish we didn't know that, because it's a dark cloud looming over the season. When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? Let's just enjoy the show and the episodes. We wouldn't have to worry about that if AMC didn't blatantly put it in their marketing that it's Rick Grimes' final episodes. But be that as it may, it's going to happen. AMC, Andrew Lincoln, and all these people are telling us that Rick Grimes is going to be off the show one way or another. And maybe they leave it open-ended, maybe they don't. We just have to wait and find out. But I don't think the show's going to end just because Rick is gone. I think people are still going to watch. They don't want to admit it. They will. Darryl can carry a big part of the show. Can he carry the whole show? Probably not. But you have Darryl and Carol and Ezekiel and Jerry and this one and Aaron and that one and Negan and the Whisperers and all these characters still around. So Darryl doesn't have to do the heavy lifting. He is a great character on the show. So is Maggie. So is Carol. So is Ezekiel. So are all these characters that can bring a lot to the show. I think Carol, Darryl, Michonne, Ezekiel, Rosita, and a mix of other characters can have a council approach. Carol is very entertaining. She's awesome. So is Darryl. So are a lot of people on the show. So Rick being killed off does not mean the end of the series by any means. Michonne, what's going to happen with Michonne? I had a couple people ask me this question, and I love the commentary and the questions in the comments. What's going to happen with Michonne? I think Michonne's going to be okay. I think she's going to run Alexandria, and she's going to raise Judith. Michonne is going to carry on and be a very strong character, and I love that. More Michonne, the better. I think Judith can be a bigger character throughout the series. She can blossom into something that's totally different from the comic. She can replace Carl. She can do a lot of big things, and it can be a fresh story just for the show, which I'd like to see. Michonne's a badass, and I think she can lead the show in part, not be the sole lead. I don't think that's ever going to happen. There's a lot of stuff left to happen on the show that is very intriguing from the trailers that we haven't seen yet. And I think we all can agree, we need more Jerry on the show. And I think he steals the scenes every time he's on screen, no matter if it's big or small, whatever he does. Like I said before, there's a lot of big things yet to be seen from the trailers and the teasers that we haven't seen yet. Maybe we'll start to see him in episode 903, 904, 905, and the first half of season 9. What about Negan? Negan hasn't been on the first 2 episodes really at all, and that's okay with me. I like that. I liked episode 901 and 902, and Negan was really nowhere to be found beside a little small part with Rick in episode 902 at the end of the episode. Negan can be a turnaround character and can bring something good to the show, I hope. But a big question is, how will Maggie and Darryl deal with Negan? We know that Negan's going to stay alive for at least some part of the story. So is Darryl, so is Carol, so is Michonne. Maggie's probably going to go away, but I've heard numerous reports that her story is open-ended and she will not die. She'll probably come back in season 10. The helicopter can be a game changer. Hopefully it's something awesome that can carry the story. We need things to keep the story interesting and drawing people back to the show. And I did say before that viewership doesn't matter, but it does to keep a channel and a show going. Viewership needs to be somewhat strong, and if they stick around the 4 to 5 million per episode, plus the revenue from AMC Premiere, The Walking Dead and AMC will be just fine, and we'll get many more seasons of The Walking Dead. Remember, we're going to get all these new characters. Luke, Yumiko, Magna, Kelly. We're going to get all these people to join the story. Luke can be funny. Hopefully he's interesting and entertaining. He's in a couple other shows that people like. I think he can be a good new cast member. Eugene's going to have a different look. Eugene can bring new parts. He's there behind Luke. Magna, hopefully she's interesting. And I hope the writers and Angela Kang have a plan for these new characters to kind of fill the voids in the story and who we lose this season. Magna, Yumiko, and Luke can be fan favorites. They can also suck. If Magna isn't bringing anything interesting to the table, that's the writer's fault. Also, we have a deaf character. That's pretty cool and interesting and also a little weird at the same time, and I just hope it works for the show. And the writers have to sell Connie and Kelly's relationship and that they both can survive with each other and help each other. If we don't buy into the storyline and what these two are doing, and if Magna, Luke, and Yumiko are pointless and useless, that's on the writers. I don't want to feel like, man, these characters suck. They bring nothing to the table. But we'll have to wait and see. Father G looks to be sticking around. New facial hair, a little gray beard. So it looks to be getting another time jump in the first half of season 9. We already had one at the beginning of the season. And then we had a 35-day time jump. And then here in the trailer, supposedly is another time jump. AMC did not confirm the 5 to 6 year time jump to my knowledge. Maybe they have and I missed it, but from spoiler sites, people think that we're going to get a 6-year time jump. Rosita and Eugene, are they going to end up together? They're here introducing the Whispers. When is this going to be? 906, 907, 908? I think it's going to be around episode 906, with the big episode being 905. But what's going on here? Why are Eugene so scared? They've seen walkers before, but what were they doing here? Is it a shovel that Eugene throws? Were they burying Rick or burying somebody that they loved and cared about? There's really no way to tell, but the Whisperers need to be awesome. They need to drive people back to the show to be like, whoa, did you see what Alpha did? Beta did? Lydia? What's going on here? If the Whisperers are awesome and they drive the good versus bad storyline, that can really help the show and carry it on for many more seasons. But it remains to be seen what's going to happen. There's a lot of good characters left on the show, Carol, Darryl, Ezekiel, Rosita, Jerry. I think they can really carry the show on for a long time. I'm going to hear stuff like, when Rick's gone, I'm gone. The show's going to suck. They should just cancel it on there too. Do you really want that? Do you really want The Walking Dead to suck? I mean, really. And who thinks Darryl is like the worst character ever? Trolls. Walking Dead trolls think Darryl's terrible. But I'm excited for the future of the show. It's only 2 episodes of season 9, with the 3rd episode coming this Sunday, but I think the show can carry on for a long time. What's going to happen with Negan, Rick, Darryl, Maggie, the rest of the show remains to be seen. Are we seeing foreshadowing in season 7 and season 8 with Rick's demise? Does he get shot? Does he get stabbed? Does he get wounded? Does he get killed? Is it left open-ended? We all just want to know. I really wish Walking Dead didn't spill the beans, but we did. We're waiting and waiting and impatiently waiting to see what happens with Rick Grimes. But is the end near? I think it's near for Rick Grimes. We only got a couple more episodes, if it's true about episode 905 being Rick's last episode. That sucks. 903, 904, and then 905. And then we really never see Rick Grimes ever again? I just can't even fathom that. And I'm ride or die with The Walking Dead. And hopefully you are as well. And hopefully you're ride or die with the channel and what we do here. We love The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead family, and this is just an interesting topic of discussion. Let me know your thoughts, post your comments below, and like I said, hopefully you're ride or die with what we do here at the PT channel, and you'll become a valued member of our Walking Dead family by hitting that subscribe button. And remember guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself, you can do it.